Hey, good morning, ladies. Happy Friday.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Good to see all of your beautiful faces today.
Yours too.
You get 100 points, Ann. Thank you. All right. I know we have ladies jumping on, so we'll give them a little bit of room to do that. And while they're jumping on, I just want to welcome Monica. Hey, Monica. Happy to see you on here and welcome to the VIP community. Also, Samantha Simpson is here. Hey, Samantha, I'm happy to see you. Yay! Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, as we're waiting for everybody to jump on, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of our VIP partners. Just to tell you a little bit about VIP partnership, these are women who are really serious about business, and these are women who have recognized that partnership goes a long way in terms of helping you to develop your business and to develop business actually. And so we come alongside our partners, we provide them coaching, we provide done for you services. We help them with everything from social media management to building marketing funnels to building websites to coaching them through business strategy. There's everything that you can think of related to business. That's what we help our partners with. So I want to welcome our partners today. Ann Payton, who was the first one to speak up today. Ann Payton. We've got Samantha Tishner, who is with Heal First Coaching. We got Gluten Free Creations. That is Lydia Armstrong. And I have to say, Lydia's cake for the birthday party was incredible. Oh my Lord. We had some of that cake left over, and I was trying so hard not to go to the cooler and eat some of that cake, but I have to confess that I did. So yeah, that was, and I could tell with my pants how tight they were. All right. So also with our partnerships, we've got Millicent Driver, Millicent the strategist. We also have Deidre Hancock, who is starting up her nonprofit Moms Redesigned. Cindy Giuliani with Arise Together. And let's see, I don't think Cindy's on here yet. She's not. But just dropping a little bug in your ear that in December, we are going to be doing our VIP gala, and Arise Together is going to be the organization that we're going to be raising money for. So we did a gala last year and we just had fun and danced and everybody dressed up. It was so much fun. And there was a complete strange man who drugged me around the dance floor. Yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, so we're doing that gala, but we're going to be doing it with a purpose this year. So Cindy's organization is going to be who we're raising money for. All right. If you're joining, we are getting ready to get started. I'm just doing a shout out to all of our VIP partners. Chosen Vessel Women's Ministry, that is Julie Hirschauer in the house. Hey, Julie, good to see you.
Hello.
We've got Cecily Embry with Lasting Impression Permanent Cosmetics. And I got to go under the needle with her. Whether you realize it or not, I got like lip blushing. And so now my lips are on the map. It's so awesome. It's great. Then we've got Michelle Callan with Equitable HR Consulting. We're going to do a shout out to her here in just a moment. Jill O'Boyle, who is an incredible speaker, performance coach, excellent, excellent person. We've got April Moore with Moore Accounting, who they happen to do the accounting for the VIP Center. And then we've got Borshoff Consulting. So that's Sherry Borshoff. She's a tax accountant. She's a good person to have on your side if you have tax challenges. All right. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started. I see several of you have jumped on now. Whoops. Go back. Go back. Okay, real quick, partner spotlight. So we have a workshop coming up, and this is Ann Payton's debut workshop. So I'm going to be partnering with her on that. We have been working on the workbook. We are going to have this workshop. We've had some ladies to register. So if you haven't registered, I really encourage you to do that, or spread the word about this workshop. It is for women who have experienced sexual trauma, and we're going to work on learning to manage triggers from trauma. So, Anne, anything that you want to add or say about the workshop that's coming Friday, September the 20th?
Well, the program is based on several great things that Angie has done in the past, and then also on my book uh, about how to overcome and heal from trauma. And with those two powerful things together, I am so confident that the people that attend are going to leave with another step or two towards their final overcoming and healing.
Yeah,
I can just feel it in my bones from the Lord.
yeah, yeah. It's going to be powerful, and um, it's been a long time since I've been in the mental health arena, but I'm a true believer that it's not just about therapy. Therapy can take you so far, but when you coach women into action to move toward healing with very specific steps, it's even more powerful. So we're looking forward to this. Seats are limited. You can register for $79, and we will be serving breakfast for that. So we would love for you to be a part of that. Okay. Did y'all hear that little ding?
Mhm.
Just curious if it was, an auditory hallucination on my part, or if that was really happening. So, hey, welcome new Purple Life members. We've got Linky, Uga, I believe is her last name. We've got Mariah Sharon, who was a vendor at the VIP birthday party. Samantha Simpson, who I have been dying to get into membership. It's just an incredible woman who focuses on bowspring. It's really powerful. We've got Terry Jones. We've got Honey Gregory, who is a new member. She's an interesting character. She is an attorney, and she deals with she really focuses in on people who are dealing with narcissistic partners. So we had an interesting conversation. And then we've got Monica White, who is in the house today. So, ladies, welcome. We're so glad that you are a part of the community here. And by the way, I am recording today because I know that some of our members, well, a lot of our members, we've got close to 90 members, and so we know a lot of them, because of schedule or whatever, they can't make these calls. So I got a request to record our sessions, so just letting you be aware of that so that we can share with the rest of our community. Okay, we're going to do a really quick opening intro, and this is so that everybody knows that you have a voice and you get a chance to introduce yourself very briefly. And the way that we're going to introduce ourselves today is by telling who you are, what you do, and say, I'll never do that again. And whatever that thing is that you'll never do again, you can share with the group. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to think about what your I'll never do that again statement is. Okay? So 30 seconds, we'll time it. By the time I time the 30 seconds, it'll be over. 15 seconds. All righty. Time's up. Boy, 30 seconds goes by so fast. It's about as fast as this year is going. This year is going so fast. I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving. Maybe it's the food. I don't know. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to let one of our new members go first. So Monica, would you would you take a moment to introduce yourself and tell us what you're never gonna do again?
Good morning. I am Monica White. I am human resources by day and a resource to humans by night, and that is what I say every single time. Um, what I will never do again, I will never ever again underestimate God.
Good one. Woo, she shoots, she scores. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right. So we're gonna let Samantha Simpson go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha Simpson, and I help people get out of pain caused by their postural habits and get stronger in their everyday life. I don't think I'm ever going to go to Vegas again. I went last year and I was just not impressed. There's too many screens, it's too loud. It was just overwhelming for my nervous system. I'd rather be somewhere else.
I'm with you on that, sister. I went one time and that was enough for me. All right. Esther Grisham.
Hello, my name is Esther Grisham, and I am the owner and sole employee of Esther Grisham Business Consulting, consulting primarily in the business development realm and doing small projects for businesses. What I will never do again is ride those like spinny rides, like those teacup things, because yeah, it's just not, it's not pretty. So I will never do that again.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I relate to every single one of you. I can relate to that too. Very good. All right, Michelle Callan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Callan, and I'm the founder of Equitable HR Consulting, and we equip companies with scalable HR solutions that amplify every voice, grow leaders, and advance belonging in organizational cultures. And I will never, I once went on a tram that went up the side of a mountain in Palm Springs. I will never do that again.
All right. All right, Miss Ann Payton.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm Ann Payton, and I am a trauma coach. And I will never, ever, ever, ever run for political office again.
And that's all she has to say about that. All right, Julie.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Julie Hirschauer, Chosen Vessel Ministries. I will never, ever goose a church visitor again.
What? We've got HR in the room. Good to know. Good to know, Julie.
Thumbs down.
By the way, this is all confidential. This is all confidential. So recording, strike that. Kidding. All right, Cecily.
Oh, mine was a toss-up between two, but I'll tell you. Let's see, I'm Cecily Embry, and I'm a permanent cosmetic specialist. And I will never again ride an electric bull because I did it at a friend's place and he bucked me off and I broke my clavicle.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'll never, ever, ever again go camping on the 4th of July. Way too hot.
Yeah, I hear you.
And busy.
And lots of flies, I imagine.
And a really mad sister because she got too hot.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Deborah Clem.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm Deborah Clem. I am a minister and teach the Word of God. I'm a business builder, going to be launching development and training of life skills for individuals, businesses, and ministerial teams. And I went on the serious side of the never again, but it is kind of funny too. I'm never going to let someone else's negative opinion be my direction for my goals and success. There,
So
I said it.
great one. I'm gonna be in agreement with that. I'm gonna borrow that too.
Okay.
All right, good stuff. Okie dokie, we've got Brandy Greenleaf Barnes.
Can't get off mute. Good morning, ladies. I'm Brandy Greenleaf Barnes. I'm a financial advisor and financial coach through Raymond James and Associates. And first, I have to say, Michelle, I loved that tram that went up the side of the Palm Springs Mountain. and I have pictures at the top playing in the snow. So the first thing that came to mind was similar to what Monica said, and that is that I will never again not trust the whisper that God continues to put in my ear.
Yeah.
God and be faithful.
Good stuff. Yummy, yummy. Thank you, Brandy. Miss Carol, we're seeing you during the daytime. Let's see. Let me see if I can ask you to unmute so that way you can see.
Unmute.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. I'm Carol Cox, and I'm a business owner of Professional Images, helping women to get their colors right and styles. And skincare. And then the other thing that I do is I'm a developer of training for the National Guard Bureau as a contractor. What I will never, ever do again, I've been writing all y'all's down. Number one is camping. I'm going to say, for me, it will be a spa. I need hot showers. I'm a retired Army soldier, so we don't do the field anymore. That's what I call camping. And my very first one was, I will never ever do a chemical pill. I've only done those once, and they hurt.
Anybody else in here ever done a chemical peel? I've never done it, but Michelle has, Brandy has. Yeah.
I do one about every 4 weeks.
Really? Is that why your skin looks so glowy all the time and peachy?
I don't know if it looks glowy, but I do it every 4 weeks.
Carol, I would tell you if it hurt, that might have been the person doing it, not the peel.
Good to know. So the esthetician matters. All right. So we have Rachel Koppenhaver. Hey, Rachel.
Yes. Wait, okay. There we are. Hi, my name is Rachel Kuppenhever. I work with a company called Life, and we help people save money, and for those that are interested, make passive income through a web-based app called Starfish. So I've been listening to all these never evers, and I didn't really think of one until Carol was talking about the spa. I will never ever again get a hydro shower because it's got like this, you shower and then they basically take a pressure washer and spray you down. It was the weirdest spa experience I have ever had. I will stick to my Swedish massages. Thank you very much.
Very good. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves and sharing. We're going to do some networking stuff here in just a few minutes, but first I want to tell you what's going on at the VIP Center. So for those of you that are Purple Life members, we have our monthly Bible study coming up. That is happening next Monday at 6:30 p.m. And I know, so we have said before that we were originally going to alternate those between 6:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. And somehow we've gotten stuck on 6:30 p.m. So hopefully we will. I know that some of our ladies can't come to the 6:30 p.m. and some can't come to the 6:30 a.m. So we have started recording those so that you don't miss those. But I promise that we are going to start doing some alternation of those schedules so that we can be a part of those. And we've been studying Job. And it's interesting, this morning I was doing a devotion on my Bible app, and it was kind of funny. It was like the joy of Job. So that's something to chew on for those of you who are going to be on the Bible side. You know, what does the joy of Job actually look like, and how could he even potentially have joy? So stay tuned for that. Everybody, my new members, you should have gotten an invitation to that. That happens online. If you haven't gotten invitations to all of the things that we're sharing with you today, let me know, or let my admin know, and we'll make sure that you get added to that. Okay, so we are having a networking dinner this month, and Michelle Callan is going to be our featured speaker. So Michelle, can you shed some light on what we're going to be doing for the networking dinner?
We are going to have some fun. We are going to be talking about belonging from a standpoint of different generations. And we always hear about the differences of generations, but we're going to look at some of the things that have happened over our lives that actually make us more alike than we think. But we're going to do that by playing some games and spending some time in the decades. So that's my little teaser for you. Come hang out and let's talk about my generation, talk about your generation.
Right.
And if you just broke into song in your head talking about my generation, you're going to love this session.
So you can register. We've got this QR code that you can take a picture of. If you're a VIP member, of course, you can attend for free. But we do need you to register because we do order a hot buffet meal for you. You can also find the event page on our website under events. So it's vipcenter.works/events and workshops. And you can get registered. It's a really fun time of networking, and you can attend virtually, and you can also attend in person. So it's a great time of networking. And I would say that our networking events don't feel weird. They don't feel, those of you that have attended our networking events, how would you describe them? Cecily?
Hanging out with girlfriends.
Hanging out with girlfriends. Yeah, that's a great way. Brandy?
I agree with Cecily. I was going to say, you're just in a sense of community. It's not like you're passing out business cards and peddling your products. You're just in community with other great women.
Yeah. Community over comparison. That's a great way to think about it. So Deborah?
Yeah, I would say the comfort and, the comfortable atmosphere, non-threatening, just supportive.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks for chiming in, ladies, on that. All right. And that's Tuesday, September the 17th. We get started at 6. You're always welcome to come a little bit early. If you want to come at 5:30 and chat it up with the gals, you can absolutely do that. All right. So we have gotten past the birthday party, and our next really big event is the Purple Life Conference. So we actually have quite a few ladies already registered for that, and we're going to continue to put that out. We are not doing this at the VIP Center. We're anticipating that we will have more than what we can hold based on our last 2 years of the conference. And so we are going to be doing this at Charity Church. So we'll have plenty of space. We're gonna have plenty of vendors. We've got, oh my gosh, an incredible lineup of speakers. I'm just amazed at the speakers that we have and the topics that they're going to talk about. So you can scan that QR code right there. If you want to register, we do have group discounts. So I would love if you got a chance to share this with your local churches, or if you know of some women's groups that might want to attend together and get a big discount on tickets. All of those options are available when you go to the registration page. All right. Couple of things to note. So the VIP Center is sponsoring a couple of key events this year, and one of those is Better Together. We sponsored last year. It was a great experience. We actually connected with some new members last year, but I love this organization because they are about generosity and giving, and they're probably one of the most authentic organizations, nonprofits out there. They help people to manage their charitable donations. So we are going to have a booth, and we are going to have a table for that. So it's a free event. We do have a table for the VIP Center. So if you want to register for that, you haven't registered for that, there's still time to do it. And we do have some space at our table. All you have to do is scan that QR code, or take your phone and take that picture, and it'll take you right to the registration page. It will ask you if you, who you're associated with, and you can just put Angie Nuttall VIP Center as that, and they'll automatically seat you at my table. Okay. So that is going to be Tuesday, September the 24th. It's a busy month, let me tell you. There are lots of things going on this month. I don't think that another thing can be crammed into the month of September. The other event that we are sponsoring is the Indianapolis Prayer Breakfast. So we have a table for this also. I see this kind of cut names off, but we have 2 more spots available at our table. So we can have 8 people at our table. So if you want to go to this, I'll take the first 2 that send an email to me. You have to send an email to me, and we'll add you to the calendar invite, and you can you can represent the VIP Center for this prayer breakfast. Okay. Something that they do annually, and they usually have about 500 people that attend. And so our VIP materials and information is going to be on the table in front of every single person there. So it's a great opportunity for exposure and to get connected with other people in our community here in Indianapolis. All right. So I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, and it's this right here. I cannot wait. I was just thinking about this, salivating last night. It's our Faith and Favor Beach Retreat. I just finished up the workbook, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, incredible. We have 2 beach houses this year. We have one of our gals who had just at last minute has had to drop out due to surgery. So what that means is that we actually have a queen bedroom available. So if you are interested in attending, you can email me and let me know. But we also do have one person who is looking for a scholarship. And so if you want to give towards that scholarship, you can. If there's a lot of different scenarios that could happen here. You could already be registered and you want to upgrade your room, or let's say that you just want to gift a gift to somebody so that they can be in that room. Just let me know if you're interested in that, and we'll talk and get you set up. It's going to be an incredible beach retreat. I think I'm more excited about this one than I've been about any other one. It's real, and it's going to be, you're going to feel such a sense of peace by the time you leave there. It's going to be good. All right. So, come on. All right, another exciting project that's going on right now, our book collaboration for our VIP community. We got 12 ladies that are doing this, and I've had the privilege of seeing some of their first drafts. We do have an open clinic day at the VIP Center September the 16th. So I've invited you, you can come here. It's a very peaceful place to write, and we have had some ladies to take advantage of that. But if you are one of the writers who were selected to be a part of this, just remember that I do need your chapter by September the 25th. So that's important for us to stay on our timeline. If you foresee that you're going to have problems with that, please let me know. But we're moving forward with this project. I've already written the introduction. I've sent it out to all of our ladies who are doing this so that you can get an idea of how the book is going to start and how it's going to introduce you. So that I'm excited about this project. We're still finalizing the title on it, but I feel like we're really, really close. Okay. All right. All right. So now we're going to do a little networking. We're going to do some breakouts, and we're going to break out into, we're not going to do partners this first one. We're going to have little chunk groups, okay? And the very first question that you're going to discuss in your group is, what's the most unique commonality you have with those in your breakout? Okay, so that'll be our first question. What's the most unique commonality you have with those in your breakout room? So I'm going to go ahead and get you divided up here. All right. And I'm going to give you 10 minutes in your room to discuss. All right. All righty. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do something here. Let me make sure. Okay, here we go. Okay, time to come back. All right, welcome back. So here's what we're going to do. Let me make sure everybody's back. Let's see. Where's Rachel? Is she stuck? Okay.
Didn't we lose her on another call one time?
That is quite possible. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you ready for your next conversation. So this is gonna be a smaller group, maybe even a partnership, but what you're gonna talk about with your partner, are you abstract or fine traditional? Describe your favorite piece of art. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you into another breakout. Let's see here. Move to room 5. Okay. Let me make sure everybody has a partner here. Let's see here. All right. 5 minutes, ladies, on this one. Here we go. It's going, okay. Well, we can discuss the breakout question.
Okay, so
Are you abstract or fine traditional? Describe your favorite piece of art.
I think I'm probably more fine traditional because um uh I think the abstract for me, I can't see anything in it. You know, I'd rather look at an actual picture of something than Pollock. Like Pollock drives me crazy. I'm like, I don't understand why this is art. You know, like I don't quite get why a can of soup is art either. But you know, Pollock, no. So I'm interested to hear your answer from a traditional or fine art or from an artist perspective.
Well, I obviously, I mean, I like both. I mean, I think art is art and you can see a picture and everything, but I really do enjoy abstract art that has what I would call a pop feel to it. Like there's it's very colorful and very dynamic because it just kind of tingles my creative brain. And I like to be able to look at something and create a story out of it. So, yeah.
Now I do like dottism or pointillism, you know,
Yeah.
where it's all the small dots that make up a big picture.
Yeah.
I think that's neat. I don't think I can actually do that type of art because but I think that's a neat art field or an art, what do you call it? Genre.
Yeah. Yeah. So different type of art. So yeah, I like that too. I think it's fascinating how little dots create, you can back off from it. It's about perspective. So
Absolutely.
it's fun to play around with perspective.
When I
So
was
do
on
you have a certain art piece that is your favorite?
I like Van Gogh's Starry Night. I think that's a good one.
Mhm.
I don't there's a pointillism piece, A Day in the Park, I think, or A Sunday Afternoon in the Park or something.
Yeah.
I used to have to teach art classes to preschoolers when I was working um with the library. And so that was one of the pieces that we always looked at. So occasionally for Lego Club, I would say, okay, here's your board. You need to recreate an art picture. And I actually had one kid that recreated Starry Night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Starry Night and Legos. It was interesting, but you could tell what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of blue.
Yeah. All right, I got to call everybody back.
All right.
Time to come back, everybody. Time to come back. Let's see here. Let me get this ready for them. Whoops. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna bring everybody back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, we've got one more round. Don't worry, we'll chat after we get back. But here is our third question. What is an unusual or unique fact about your family? All right, so let me, it's not really, okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna bring a couple of you back. Let's see here. Add a room. Let's see. This might be not be so mixed up. Zoom is not good about really mixing you all up, but I'm going to bring a couple of you back into the main room because Rachel is having trouble with her. It won't allow her to come back. So just hold on. If you're one of the ones that are zipped around, just hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Whoops. Let's see. Hold on, Rachel. Okay, we all made it. Hooray.
I don't know what's going on with my phone.
It's all good, Rachel. It's all good. Okay, so what is an unusual or unique fact about your family? So who wants to go first?
Both of my grandfathers served in the military during wartime.
What war?
My father's father served in the motor pool in World War II, and my grandfather served in military intelligence for a very long time, but he was in Vietnam. And an interesting fact is that my mom was a flower child, hippie, and my grandfather was so close to retirement that he had the option of not going to Vietnam. And when he made the decision to go anyway, they kind of had a little bit of a mix up or, a fight. And he said, when I signed on for the good and the bad. And the military has given us a lot over the years. And now I need to go serve in the bad too. So he survived and came home. But yeah, that was an interesting fact is that my mom is about the only sibling that did not serve in the military at some point, which I'm forever grateful for because I don't think I could take all the military moves.
So what about you, Samantha?
Well, my grandmother did a lot of genealogy research, and so I know a lot about her familial line. She traced her father's family back to they came in through the port of New Orleans. They came from Ireland, and they came with like their brothers and sisters. So the parents stayed back in Ireland. It was during the potato famine. And as soon as her great grandfather came over in like the 1855, whatever, came up, moved to Indiana, started a family, and then immediately volunteered for the Civil War. Was captured as a prisoner of war and died in the Andersonville camp in Georgia. There's letters that he wrote back home from the prison camp that are still survived. So that's how the family started. Was this poor man? He came here long enough to start a family, which the legacy still lives on. But died at prison war camp in Andersonville.
What a story. Wow. I don't know anything about my family in that way. Other than, I know they came from Poland, so there's some Polak in me.
Yeah, I love watching that Knowing Your Roots TV show.
Cool. Well, my unusual or unique fact is something that's sort of known, but I went all the way to Iraq, and that's where I met my husband. So we were both defense contractors. He was a veteran turned defense contractor. So we met over there, and I had to. So we had it was very political over there. So we had a new regime of leadership come in, and I ended up having to fire my husband out of his leadership position. So he came back home. We weren't married yet, but I had to terminate him because they were bringing somebody in to replace him in all of the leadership. And so he came back to the US, and later a few months later, I had a serious fall. I had a fall and I injured my neck and my back. And so I had to come back to the States. And so we ended up getting married. So totally unexpected. I wasn't going over there looking for a husband, but I found one, and we've been together for 18 years.
Why did you fire him?
Because so over there, what would happen is about every 6 months, there would be a new country manager who would come in and bring their own people that they felt comfortable with and that were in leadership positions. And so they would come in and fire everybody in leadership and replace them with their own people. It just was it wasn't really a fair thing, or it wasn't really a performance-based thing, but that's just what they did. And so I was the HR person there on my base, and so I had to terminate every single one of those leaders, including him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you in the military?
I was not in the military. My whole family has been in the military. I was the only one that went over as a defense contractor. So yeah. Yep. All right, I got to bring everybody back.
Interesting.
See here. Okay, let me let everybody know. All right, it's time to come back, everybody. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
All right, so we have just a few minutes here, and you got 3 rounds of talking and networking, getting to know each other. So who would like to share something interesting that you found out about someone? What did you learn about somebody that was interesting, or something that stuck out to you? You can let me know by raising your hand. Carol.
Well, in my group, I had Monica, Cicely, Deborah, and then in group, the second 2 groups, I had Esther and Monica. And for that, we like country line dancing. We like beaches for the sunsets, and we're all working on our lipstick. And for the second part, the abstract, we're both combinations, but Picasso and Van Gogh were the 2 artists that we talked about. And then in the last one, Monica gave us the biggie. Her family is like a reunion of Woodstock. And it blew our minds. And Esther's is the intellect pursuit of, go figure out people. And I'm the military brat who just kept moving around. So, but we all agreed on, because we've been in these different things, when we're in our work environment, emotional intelligence, we've already experienced it in our growing up.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, good stuff. way to pay attention. Who else wants to share something that you learned about someone when you were doing the breakouts?
Well,
I'll go. Brandy had to go. She had a meeting. So one of the things we figured out is we are both huge fans of Monet. So we talked about how much we love Monet and how stressed out we are by art. And that project we did at the VIP Center, when we did trees, neither one of us our families were very critical of our trees. So doing art stresses us out, but looking at art makes us very happy.
Yeah.
And one thing that was unique that we share, Brandy is a bonus mom and I'm a bonus Mimi. And so even though it was something unique, it was also something that we shared in common as our bonus family.
Great. All right, Samantha, I saw that you had your hand up.
I thought it was interesting how you met your husband, and was it Iran or
Iraq?
Iraq? Okay, yeah, I want to learn more about that. That sounds so interesting to have lived there even.
Yeah, I was there for 3 years. I was not expecting to meet him there, but I did. All right. Anyone else want to share something unique or something that you heard? Deborah.
Julie and I were in the last group together, and I think this is really unique. We talked about, our children. She has all boys, I had all girls, and they are all, both sets are of servants' hearts.
Yeah.
Her sons have been in military service and various service that way, where my girls have been in the healthcare industry, and both of them have the passion for taking care of senior citizens. So it's a servant's heart. Is what we saw out of both families. I thought that was neat.
Love that. That's good.
Unknown caller.
So ladies, it's 10:02, so we got to jump off here. We could probably sit here and do this all day. I mean, we could play from work and just chat it up with each other. I do want to call out that Monica has already registered for the circle. I saw your registration come through. So yay, Monica's going to be, we know at least 2 people are going to be at the networking circle, Michelle and Monica. So don't forget to get signed up so that we can know how much food to have for you ladies. Hope you have a fabulous Friday. If you have any questions about anything that we're doing at the VIP Center, or you do want to get more information about the beach retreat, let me know with an email and I'll get back in touch with you as soon as possible. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of the day and weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.